A moment in history unfolds. Children, orphans, from New York City arrive at the Opelousas, Louisiana train depot in 1907. Why were these children on a train? Why did they end their journey in Louisiana? For the next few minutes, we'd like to tell you their story, the story of the orphan train riders, and invite you to visit the Louisiana Orphan Train Museum in Opelousas, one of two in the country.
Once I had a darling mother, though I can't recall her name. I had a baby brother that I'll never see again. All the children's home is sending us out on the orphan train to try to find someone to take us in. Take us in. We have rode the orphan train. Take us in. We need a home, we need a name. Take us in. Oh, won't you be our kin? We are looking for someone to take us in.
The story begins at the New York Foundling Hospital, founded in 1869 by Sister Mary Irene Fitzgibbon of the Sisters of Charity. Because there were so many orphans in the foundling home, the Sisters of Charity sent out a plea to Catholic priests asking for assistance. Catholic families were asked to open their hearts and homes for an orphaned child.
These kids in New York walking the streets, and so they decided that they would take them west and have a clean life. So they would put them on a train, and they'd go to one city, and when they get there, they'd unload everybody in the town square, and just like cattle, they would put them up for show and say, does somebody want a child?
3 trains arrived in Opelousas with orphaned children in April and May of 1907. Raising the children in the Catholic faith was a requirement of the Sisters of Charity. Father John Engbrink, pastor of St. Landry Catholic Church, was instrumental in helping to meet this requirement. Many gathered to witness these events at the train depot. Each child wore a tag with an ID number, and the prospective parent had a matching number to that child.
My father was one of the orphan train riders, and he came in 1919, was taken in by farmers.
My great-grandparents requested a big boy to help at the farm. When they got to the station, there wasn't a big boy there waiting for them. So they got on the train and found this little girl with one leg shorter than the other, and no one had taken her.
Daddy was known as a special ordered child because they had filled out an application wanting a 3-year-old with black hair and black eyes. Daddy had dirty blonde hair, blue eyes, and he was almost 5 when he came.
As I was slowly passing an orphan's home today, I stopped for just a little while to watch the children play. Alone the boy was standing, and when I asked him why, he turned with eyes I could not see, and he began to cry. I'm nobody's child. I'm nobody's child. Just like a flower, I'm growing wild. No mama's arms to hold me, no daddy's smile. Nobody wants me, I'm nobody's child.
My connection with the orphan train riders is through my father-in-law, who came to Louisiana by train from the New York Foundling Hospital in 1907. Raised on a farm with a very loving family who had no children. They later had a family of their own. He succeeded in life and became a master carpenter.
This is the memorial wall. This is my great-grandmother. She was an orphan.
My grandmother was an orphan trained rider from the New York Foundling Hospital. She came to Louisiana and went to a large family in Bayou Black, and she ended up staying there till she was 18 years old and then moved to New Orleans and lived there her entire life.
He was taken in by a family from Eunice, one of the pioneer families. And they were in their 40s when they took him in, and people asked why they wanted a little one at their age. And she replied that, as the priest said, there was always room for one more.
My father arrived here in the year 1907. He came aboard an orphan train from the New York Foundling Hospital in New York City. He was 3 years old at the time. His sister was 6 years old. They were raised separately. However, I did get them together in the year 1969.
Okay, my father came to Opelousas on an orphan train in 1907. He was taken in by 2 Italian immigrants who had no children. His first language was Italian. He was very active with the Knights of Columbus. In 1953, he was appointed Knight of St. Gregory by Pope Pius XII.
Grandmother didn't want to talk about it, and nobody wanted to talk about it. I found out everybody in town knew about it but me. My 2 best friends. I said, you mean y'all never told me anything about it? Y'all knew that? They said, because our parents said they'd kill us if we said anything.
We invite you to come visit the museum, and if you, the descendants, have not contacted us, please do. We would like to hear from you so we would know the history of those we do not know about.
The Louisiana Orphan Train Society, founded by descendants of orphan train riders, is a non-profit organization dedicated to collecting and preserving those items that tell the story of the orphan train riders.